Hello there, and welcome to Prison Architect Alpha 27, Episode 3. So in the previous episode, we did all of this construction. We have the offices, the staff room, the utilities room, canteen, kitchen, holding cell with showers and toilets. We have our first cell block and our shower block. So we're going to need to build, should I say, a brick building for our common room. Stop them getting all testy about it. We're going to need to build our those two, which are our cleaning cupboard and our laundry. Okay, so let's get those guys up to full speed. Here come the lorries. Now they are slowly filling up, but we need to get some lights in here as well actually. So let's get the lights placed while they're doing all that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One light bulb in front of every doorway. One there, and one there, just to nicely position them in the corridor between every cell block, so we've got a nice lit walkway. And then here we'll place them roughly the same position height-wise. That one's a bit lower actually. There, and there, and there. So they're in roughly the same positions on both sides. Or it is also known exactly the same position on both sides. Ooh, we need, before they finish that off, we're going to need some doors. So we're going to put the door there and there. We need to fence this off before we can let people in, but we're getting there, slowly. Okay, so they're doing that. He's going to build the polling cell. The thingy. Common room down there. See, I didn't forget, honest. Okay, so that's all going nicest. We do that one quite easy, but we won't bother getting those until we need to, because we've got nice income coming in just by having the site. Little government grant there for us. Put the door in. Finish that off. One more piece, and light bulbs are ready. Come on. A couple more pieces to do, is there? You go there. Interesting. Wonder what that's for completing. A couple bits of floor to do. Oh, there it goes. Alright, so get rid of those light bulbs as normal. Light bulbs be gone. We are going to need a brick wall across there, segregate the two areas. And we can check this area out as well. So the guys can get down here, finish this bit off. Come on. Nearly ready. I'm going to put a staff door, not staff door, a normal door, just there for now. That wall will be torn down and we'll actually move that door to there at some point. Oh, good point, we need some power in this area. Utilities, power. So that can go there, there. I know you don't need to technically do that, but we will. And we'll run a power cable for this corridor here, and also supplying these two rooms. We'll bring that down the first cell block to the end, and we'll run it down to there. Hopefully that'll be all that's needed. Oops, and light bulbs. More light bulbs. Light bulbs everywhere. Actually, speaking of light bulbs, let's do the light bulbs up here. So we'll put one there, and there. So I have one there and there, and there. Which is just nice. And we can put the power cable in for this piece. Which can go. Ooh, and we are in need of funding. So what do we have for funding? Well, we could build the basic administration centre. Yeah, basic administration centre. We'll get that done up and running. That's a couple of grand to do that. Utilities. And run that down to there. We'll also take a short piece off into there, which we'll need to run up for the washing machines when they're ready as well. Good, so we're getting there slowly. So let's get some of this fencing up, shall we? Fencing. These are all temporary fences, just to keep us... Put that there. These pieces of fences are just to keep people in check. While we... what was that one? Well, we're not building these areas yet, so we'll put fencing there. Right to the end. And here... Actually, we'll cancel that a minute. So we're going to need some fencing up here. Need some fencing right down to there. So I'll bring the fencing up to there. Get to there. We'll bring it all the way down here. I'm purposely putting the fencing on the inside edge. The reason for this is... No. Actually, that was a good idea initially, but just realised that put that was dangerously close to the guy's tunnelling. So we'll go straight across there. And straight down there. It's a bigger area than I wanted, but I didn't want to have that fence just there and then just tunnel straight out and be done. Okay, so yeah, so we can probably just tunnel the fence across there for now. Same as we had planned originally, and here, our storage area. I'm going to fence there and stick a door. We don't need a door there because that's going to be an open corridor. For now, anyway. Oh, we will be fencing off permanently once we got fences and stuff in place. Utilities, or do they say they're not done yet? That's partly because they're not done yet. Ooh, we do need to come in 2 more here. Oh, look at that, we could have got away without it. But everywhere is lit, apart from the... I'm going to remember its name eventually. The one there. And there. There and there. The common room. See, I remembered it this time. Much easier. Common room. Let's set that one up. And let's get these 2 set up. So we actually can't do those yet because we need to have a staff member. We need our warden, and I'm going to put the warden in the very first office. And we're going to go to bureaucracy, and we're going to get our... Where are they hiding? Maintenance up running. We need the prison labour to get the these 2 rooms ready. Okay. So we're not doing too bad. We do need an accountant, and we need accountancy in the finance. Need to unlock those so we can get the grant finished. So we're at full speed and everyone is done. Okay, so what do we need cash-wise to hire the accountant when it comes around? Finance. Accountant. We need to keep 1,000 around. Okay, we need 1,000 to spare. So I think we can start building the common room a little bit. So if we do chairs. There we go. We got the little meeting there. Actually, if we take that one out, make it a 3 by 3. There we go, nice little support group going around the light bulb. We'll have a couple of pool tables, there, and there. And we did say we'd have TVs and phone booths. There. Did I miss one, didn't I? Yep. There. We're a bit short now, but we'll have that by the end of the day. So we'll get it complete. We'll get the TVs on tomorrow. It's a bit dirty. Need to get some cleaners in. Okay, let's get these classed as cells as well. Rooms, cells. There we go. We'll get the rest of these done later on. I got them pool tables in quick, didn't I? Let's remove some of this planning. Let's start selling some of this wood as well. Objects, sell object. There we go. So a bit of funding for our new televisions. TVs, there we are. There, there, and there. Keep them a little bit on the happier side. And we can now offer ourselves an accountant who can go into that office. Or not, you can go into that office instead. Your choice. Right, so we now have our 2 members of staff. Our grant is now complete. And we can start looking at the other ones. What we got? Medical ward. Reform. Well-being. Other staff room. 5 guards for assigned duties. 5 guards. Yeah, we can do that one. We're not far off being able to open this prison for prisoners, actually. So if we can move up here, we have the bureaucracy. Let's get the prison labour. And we're going to need the janitor. But not quite yet. I like the little sound effect if I did that. The little sound effect. I don't know if you can hear it actually. Let's bring the volume full. Can you hear that? Put it back down to there. There you go. So everybody is ready. Let's just check the stability of this prison. We've got gates that will close here, and here, and here. Keeping them in. That's fenced off there, that's fenced off down there, which I'm not quite sure if that's got... Yep, there's a fence there. Okay. And that's sealed in. That area's sealed in. The fence going right down there. Yep, let's just do the easiest way to check it actually, is to bring up a yard. Yard. I'm sure they move these things around. Yeah. There. Well, that's secure. And we know that's secure. We know that's... Ooh. 5x5, sorry. Yep. So these are all secure because the yard will constantly warn. If you put it here, it would warn that the yard is unsecure. So by placing the yard, say there, in the main part of the prison, it says, nope, that's fine. We know that the main area is secure. So that actually being said, we can now open our prison to our first set of prisoners. No more risk, please. We're going to need to get ourselves some chefs, staff, cooks. There's our 2 cooks, and our guards. It says 2 guards for that one, 5 guards for that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That covers 2 grants in one go. See, 2 grants in one go. But before we do, let's now look at our regime. So let's just set everything to lock up. Get everybody all cleared down. Right. So we want them to arrive. Now they're going to arrive at, what time is it? 7. They're going to arrive at 8 AM. So what we really want is everybody eating at 8 AM. So at 8, all the prisoners are here, while the guards are bringing new prisoners in. That just makes life a lot easier, so we don't have to worry about them. Then we go and have a little bit of free time before they start working. 4 hours of work, gap. 4 hours of work. After 4 hours of work here, they can eat again. They have free time there, and then they can sleep. Okay, what we'll do here is we'll give them a bit of free time. Oh, no, a bit of free time there. And we'll see how that regime works. It's a bit intensive on the working, but we'll see how that works for us. It may or may not do very well. We'll find out in a minute or two. Actually, let's get our deliveries area sorted out. Because we have here a very large deliveries and storage area. And what I actually want to do is put the deliveries there and our storage there. The reason actually for that is, first of all, they're going to move all this wood into the storage, but prisoners will be taken to the delivery area. Here they go, mate, our first prisoners! Say hello! And our guards are going to go do their job. Now if the doors up and down, this will just keep the prisoners in check, and then they'll be dropped off into the deliveries area, where they will then go and all try to go straight through the kitchen. Okay, through the kitchen it is. I'm going to make that a blacklisted area, by the way. soon as they have deployment as an option. There we go, come on. Only because that's a big security door there. Which we will actually be locking that one open. That door will be locked up and that's shutting for riot reasons. There we go, going through the door normally now. And they'll head to their cells. Now we don't actually have patrol and I do want to have it, so we need, I'm going to have request for security please. I want psychology. And I want staff and the foreman. There. You go to your room. Now we've got the foreman, we can start working on these two rooms up here. Unfortunately do not have a guard on patrol because I don't actually have the deployment option. So I'm waiting for us to get that one there. But, that being said, let's get started on our other areas. So all the prisoners are in their nice cells, all happy. Wondering about why it's so dirty. We can't get any information at the moment about that, so we're going to just start our work on placing down our rooms, and we need our laundry, which we haven't actually got yet, so we'll just skip through, shall we? Let's plough through the day. Got a fair bit of money in the form of wood there. Got some steel as well. I'm just going to shrink down that garbage area. Oh, actually the garbage area is just the right size there. I do wish we could actually see these guys. Could a guard please go stand over there and the other guy go stand there? So they're somewhere and we know they are. Why are they walking around their cells and not going into the common area? They are allowed to. It's free time. Odd, I would have thought they'd have moved out of that area. Yeah, some of them don't like their environment. Nothing we can do about that until prison labour is done. Bureaucracy. Give me deployment and cleaning, please, because we're going to need those pretty quick. At the same point, I want to have yep, just go. New staff member. I have a new staff member, don't I? Chief of Security. Go. Go, Chief, go. There he goes. That's the Chief. Now I'm going to be moving the foreman at some point up into this area, but that'll be when we get the workshop area set up. Oh, we have deployment now. Right, so first things first, staff only areas. Kitchen. All of the offices area. There we go. That should keep them out. And deployment. Guards. I would like a guard in that area, please. I'll get patrols later on to go up and down there, but that will keep them good. And the others should be fairly well covered, actually. Whoa, we have a fight already? Wow. We have a fight on our very first day. Ah, well, he was a ex-prison guard, so he was a very high risk anyway. But we're now in need of solitary. So our hands have been tied, we must build a solitary confinement. So, solitary confinement. We have the cash to finish this entire block off, actually, so let's do that. And let's get the doors on. Doors are doors. Might as well put them in now. Yeah, I was going to leave that open at the bottom. So we will do material. We will demolish the wall there and there. To get our work teams going. Here comes the hearse. Well, we got our first hearse. Really should have built the this area by itself. It would have been much faster to get started on. But here they come. Deliveries of all our material. We're also getting some new prisoners in 8 hours as well. Could you guys be sleeping, please? You have beds. Oh, good. And cleaning and psychology. Thank you. Right. Nope. Bureaucracy. So we have everything we need there. I'm going to get our I need those, so those just make it useful. Good, that'll do us just nicely, and we can now actually start planning our laundry out. Laundry. And our cleaning cupboard. So now we can just go quickly put a table in the cleaning cupboard. I think you should have one, just there. And we'll have our laundry machine there and there. Ironing boards for now, just there and there. And our laundry baskets will be just there. That should get us started anyway. That should get them started in their jobs, and we can actually go to deployment and jobs, and I can allocate 5 to each at the moment. I'm not putting anybody in the kitchen for a short period of time, but we've got 5 to each, so let's keep them going. And we can also take this opportunity to get ourselves a psychologist, and I believe janitor. We can get 2, 3 janitors to get them started on cleaning. Oh, we've got another death. Where did you die from? Did it tell you what they died from? No. I think that's probably medical complications. So we really need a doctor at some point in the near future. Yeah, I think you do need doctors just now for medical purposes. Before you didn't really need them. You just had them set up and ready to go, and they'd heal people, and if they didn't get treatment, they didn't get treatment. So now while we're building our solitary areas and our new cells, we're not actually going to have new cells up and running anytime soon, because they're expensive to set up, but we are going to get the solitary running. So now we have the solitary building, I'm going to actually request a couple of workmen to head out here and get these other buildings up and running. If they could please. You're going to go and move steel, okay, and you're going to go and move concrete. Okay, that makes perfect sense. Actually, I'm going to cancel the new prisoner intake, and the reason is actually just because they will get stuck in this backlog. So we're going to wait for those. And once the backlog is complete, we'll be able to start building this up. Yeah. So anyway, we're going to build our solitary confinement, we're going to build our extended cells, we'll get the laundry and whatnot updated. You guys could actually just go up there, thank you. That should get them started on that area. And we'll do that in the next episode. So in this episode we are complete. Good. So as usual, comments in the comments, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Also, if you're not already a subscriber, please consider subscribing.